the dive. All the whales are going to be heading down towards Mexico, southbound part of the migration, and all we can do is go out here and look for them. There's no guarantees. This isn't SeaWorld. There's no show times. We don't have a magic spot where we go park the boat and the whales and dolphins come to us. We have to go look for them. There are certain signs that we look for out here with the big whales, baleen whales. We look for what's called a blow or a spout. That will look like a big puff of steam or a puff of smoke that comes off the water. When the whales come up to breathe and they exhale, it's going to create that big tall spout. That's how we find 99.9% of our whales is from their spout. A little bit windy today, so the spout could get dissipated a little quicker than it would on a non-windy day, but it doesn't matter. The dive, just moving up the coast. So we're going to stick around here, try and get another sequence, but these things can disappear onto you very, very easily. Just gotta hope for the best here, but definitely a fin whale moving up the coast. So this is a fin whale, F-I-N. They are the second largest whale in the world, aside from blue whales. at them. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, typical dive time on a fin whale is going to be 10 to 20 minutes. The whale went down 2 minutes ago, so hopefully it won't be a super long-winded whale. Chances are it's kind of long-winded because we were going one direction for a few miles and the whale popped up kind of behind us. So we'll keep our fingers crossed here. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. Stayed on the surface for a long time. If we can get one good sequence with a fin whale, it's certainly worth it. Fin whales are very, very large. They can reach lengths of about 80 feet. They are baleen whales. Baleen whales do not have teeth. They're filter feeders. They feed on krill and bait fish. With all those little white birds that we were running on earlier in the trip, that's a sign of some krill being around. This is a strange time to see fin whales. Usually it's the time of year where it's gray whales or nothing. But if there's a food source that moves into the area and they find it, fin whales can kind of, I guess, invade an area and kind of stay in it for a while. So it's kind of cool to have a second option. They have smooth, sleek skin. They don't have barnacles that live on their skin. They're too fast, despite their massive size. They can swim 15, 20 miles an hour. They're nicknamed the greyhounds of the ocean because they're as big as a bus and they're also really fast, like a greyhound dog. If you guys are not on the right-hand side of the boat, you need to be, please. If you're too crowded upstairs, go down. You can stretch out all the way along the side of the boat on that lower level. You might get lucky here. You might get a good look. As long as it stays on the surface here for a few more breaths, we're going to be okay. You guys want to be looking ahead of the footprints, those slick spots in the water. That's where the whale was. The whale's going to be up ahead of the footprint. Fin whales are one of the more mysterious whales known about them because they're so fast, they can stay down for so long. We're actually in pretty shallow water here for a fin whale, 700 feet of water, but we're right on the edge of an underwater canyon. And this is kind of the area where they'll travel up and down looking for a food source. So even though it looks like we're kind of in the middle of nowhere, we follow these contours along the bottom and every once in a while get lucky here. The whale kind of did the same thing last time where it did a little split dive and it took a little longer in between breaths, but it should be up here. When they disappear for their 10-minute dive times, you're usually going to see the big arch of the back and acceleration down towards the bottom. The dive. lot more. I don't know. That was kind of what they look like when they dive. We'll give this a second. On the buoy here, guys, if you want to check it out real quick, you guys saw some when we were cruising around. They're hauled out. They're up on the buoy, they're hauling out. That's pretty relaxing, driving out there. Instead of walking up there, we're glad that you have one. Guys are out here early. Not only did we get lucky there with the fin whale, but pretty lucky with the sea state as well. So that could definitely change you over the course of the rest of the day. Hopefully it stays doable, but we will have to see. California sea lion.